Hello, welcome back to the free show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Battle Brothers. Episode 20, Season 5 is here, and this is my first official video from Vacation Bumpy. Whoa, I crashed into my mic there. I'm so excited. I'm flailing my arms around. Things are going nuts. It's crazy. I imagine Friday, Saturday, Sunday's uploads were all kind of crammed mostly into Sunday, and probably some of it overflowed into Monday. That being said, Monday's original video planned actually got delayed by 2 days because the game that's coming out, it was going to be a first look video. The game that is coming out actually got delayed for 2 days, and I actually haven't heard back from the developer. They sent me a press preview thing. It's like I guess it's a copy of the game, press preview copy of the game, but it's different because like this, I actually have the game on Steam that was sent to me by the developers in Battle Brothers. This was like a separate download with a key to unlock. It's very strange, and I'm curious as to how that differs from the full released game, and if I'll be getting the full released game on Steam from the developers, because I gotta say the game looks pretty cool. I'm gonna keep it a secret. You guys have to find out, I think, on the 16th. So I don't know, guys. There's gonna be some weird stuff. It kind of threw my whole day out of whack, but that's okay because I actually had a bunch of stuff to do today. So it is Monday, and technically I'm on vacation, but you know what? Battle Brothers seemed like the right fit. It was going to probably end up coming out on Thursday, maybe Saturday, I don't know. It's fine. Either way, let's hop in and get started. We just had a bunch of money coming into us. We still have not destroyed the dwelling of Dwellitude. We're going to go down and see if it's actually time, folks. It is our first, well, our bee line that we're going to take, which is weird because bees kind of fly like in a pattern. They don't fly in exactly a straight line most of the time. They kind of buzz around a little bit here and there, you know. There's a little bit of wigglation going on. You know, I'm actually going to go visit Duelman. I think that might be an okay idea. I want to see if there's another super angry hound we can have join our squadron. Plus, let's see who's available for hire. We still have Carl, the Hedge Knight, ready to go. We have Hagen, the Bowyer, who should have probably been my choice, but that's okay. And we have, what's this guy? A retired soldier. Or a soldier, as it were. So we have a few people we could probably upgrade. I'm going to wait till I'm over 10k before I go after someone like Carl. And hopefully that will bring us a lot of oomph with our individuals here. And they'll probably replace whoever, whenever I get these better people, they'll replace whoever is currently in the position. So in this case it would be Bernie Sanders. If I had the money, I would be replacing him with Carl, who would then be somebody else. And the whole thing goes down the line. That means that I'm not going to be renaming the person once I get a better person. That means that Bernie Sanders will no longer be required by the Rookie Rooks, and he'll go and retire. Again, this is if we got Carl right now. Anyhow, we don't have that. What I was looking at is... Let's take a look real quick at Pug right here. So we got this, right? Minus 50% fatigue from wearing the heavy armor. I feel like it's not really as impressive as you might think. Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe he just doesn't have much in the way of max fatigue. Anyhow, the way I see it is once we get minus 50% from him, we'll be rocking a little bit better overall stats, and we may actually be able to utilize the Man Splitter. Now, I realize that this is still going to be pretty tremendous, and it may still be too much for us to utilize. We might have to hit like level 10 or 11 before that is a viable option. But Bernie Sanders, the Man Splitter, should be using the Man Splitter, and in order to do that, we're going to need to probably end up grabbing this perk. And then I want to say, additionally, maybe this perk as well. All attacks cost 20% fatigue, minus 20% fatigue to use. So, there you go. That may be the play. So we're going to try those two things for good old Bernie Sanders here and see if that's actually going to work out. Anyway, folks, back to what we were doing. We were going to go take a peek here. Do they have any super angry dogs? They do not. We're missing a tiny bit of food, and we can utilize a little bit more in the way of tools. I'm not opposed to that. And why not? We're here. We might as well buy up some ammunition. And there we go, folks. We are set and ready. Alright, we shall continue not to the brigand's lair of challenging etude. We're going to head on down to the weaker collapsed dwellings of collapsitude. Or something. It's fine. Alright, I think once we succeed at this, assuming we do and no one dies, we should be in a position to head back to Hidamark, which I assume is where we got the quest. Yeah, it says right there. We'll return back there, and we will hopefully get paid a really large amount of monies for that. However, we could whet our whistle, or warm up here a little bit with some of the bandit ambushers that are amongst these hills over here. I assume they disappeared into the tree line. I don't know what happened to them exactly, honestly. But we can figure it out. It's wow, maybe we can't figure it out. I thought we could, but apparently I am not correct. Aha, we have found them. Now, I obviously do not like night missions. I also do not like wood missions or forest missions. That being said, I think we're going to hopefully be able to hold out for the dawn. It's still not dawn. It is dawn. It is time for you to suffer. Alright, some raiders and some thugs. It's all melee versus our amazing ranged units of Rangeditude. It is raining. It is a gloomy, dreary day. We are quite sad by this. It has affected our morale and our mood, but it's okay. We're the Rookie Rooks. We're up against a bunch of bandits and thugs. It's not going to be a big deal. Additionally, maybe that hat's good. Maybe it's not. Actually, I think those hats are both like the hats that we just got rid of because they're weak sauce. 33%. We landed it like a boss. Sir Razington Razewell, or Razington Raswell, if you will. Doing work. We have a bald mohawk man here, or sohawk. I don't know. What's the difference between a mohawk and a sohawk? I don't know. It's fine. Alright, and that is all well and good, and we're going to come forward with you and be like, oh, you want to stand in front of me? That is a mistake that you will pay for with your life. And your friend's life. Oh, just your life, okay. Well, you're no longer alive, so that happened, and you guys are not going to be able to come forward, and I'm going to miss my slash upon you. And I am going to take to the high ground. Why? Because I can. Bernie Sanders says that it is his time to get into position. And he is prepared to do so. We're going to come over here and clobber no one because of reasons. Two-handed axeman, catch our bolt with your face hole. And you can catch that, and you can look at the arrow as it lands on the ground. I know, I'm super impressed as well. Alright, we're going to come over here with Durin, the bold dwarf. We have Adam Cole, the Panama playboy, coming on in. And that leaves us with a Borgild. We're just going to stand there and wait. We just got javelined in the face twice. Not pleasant. We got slashed and parried. We got parried and slashed. And we got shielded and slashed. And we got stabbed. Nope. Attempted stab. Oh, throwing axe. It's kind of funny. Alright, well, let's miss you, and then reload because of reasons. Let's do the same thing again, only without the missing. Well done. And we have a bold dwarf here who says, I'm a bold dwarf and you are no longer alive. Alright, additionally, we're going to come over here, and I feel like just stabbing you might be a mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, you are not feeling the love, are you, brother? Bam! Well, you know what? You're wrecked, but let's super wreck you. Super wreck. Alright, that's pretty good. I am a fan. I am a big fan of this. Alright, we're going to come over here and be like, not enough to kill you, but really, really ridiculously close to being able to. Alright, we're going to chill here, and then we are going to say good day, sir? Maybe? There it is. Alright, everybody is running. They are afraid and freaked out and just fearful of what's going to happen to them. And I have to say, I can't blame them right now. Yep, death is ensuing. It's sort of a thing. It's sort of what's happening right now. Gotta say, they did a little bit of damage. There was definitely some javelins being thrown, some pain, suffering, and whatnot, but in the end, it didn't matter much. I know. It's a bit sad. It is a sad tale. Alright, anyone else got any kind of amazing epic move that they can know? Alright, I guess that will be the play. And it looks like it is our Archerian's time to shine. And can Sir Razington Raswell land the shot of the ages? I think he's got it. And he did. Impressive. Alright, our strong pillow, 102 damage, not too shabby. 104 here, 136, 233, 373. Nobody can stand to Gunther the Bear. Alright, looks like we got a singular level up. The man with the long knife. Cool. Loot is ours. Again, we don't care so much about that. I do like that, but meh. Nothing I can do with it, so we shall grab all the loot. And we shall probably wander around just briefly until... Let's level you up while we're here. Alright, so we got you the Fortified Mind. Upon dying, you get that. The Steel Brow, what does this do? No longer causes critical hits. Ranged team. I'm okay with rotation. I like that. It's a pretty good skill. Alright, so there we go. We have skilled up a good old Bruben, the Rainmaker. No, the Brewmaker here. We're going to give you more Max Fatweg. I'm going to give you more skill and more skill yet again. That's pretty good. Alright, we're going to come down here and bam, bam, a bam, a bam, 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 no, bam. Alright, cool. Alright, what are we looking at here for wounds? 19 hours. I'm not going to wait 19 hours. Let's be real here. Let's go see what we're up against here. This could be undead. I think it's goblins. I think that's... yeah, it's goblins. This could be nasty. I think we're going to try this as a night battle. Not sure. I'm curious to see what we're actually up against. There's a Goblin Overseer. So there's going to be a crossbow there. Goblin Ambushers. Midday. I don't really want to wait too long, but I do at the same time. You know, it's one of those, you know, you get a little bit more healthy. I think we're going to roll the dice. We're going to go for it. I know everybody's like, do the battles with the goblins at nighttime. And I actually agree. I think you guys are 100% correct. But I don't like to do what I'm supposed to be doing. So, that being said, we're going to hope that they continually miss, which is like unheard of from these guys. Wow, what is going on? Do we have like an impenetrable wall here? I mean, is this like invisible wall? Was it Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman park her invisible jet here? Is that what's going on? They are moving a lot of people. Way, way quicker than we are. Alright, what do we have for Los? Bam! We have our first kill, ladies and gentlemen. Spicy MC Nico doing Spicy MC Nico things, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I am going to fire on you and miss with Strong Pillow. The second one missed as well. You are definitely not high on my I love you right now list. I think that not moving forward might be a better play. Or moving forward only slightly. Get a little bit of a high ground advantage. Might be okay. Is the Overseer going to show up? Oh, there he is. He's got that amazing crossbow of death. I'm excited, guys. I want that thing. I want it now. Bring it to me. Put it in my eyeball. No, don't put it in my eye. That sounds awful. Why? Why would you want a crossbow bolt or even a crossbow itself in your eyeball? It just sounds awful. Like really, really bad. Definitely not something I want to do. Alright, you're going to go hide in the bushes. Because you are a bushman. I have no idea. You might be a bushman. Alright, you do not have a shield, which makes you a little bit scurry. Would very, very much like to be able to shoot you in the face. But if I can't, so beeth it. You shall not pass. Alright, we're going to move here, and we're going to go for... Oh, that's super weak. 41%, we missed the 2. Alright, that did not play out as well as I had hoped. Move here. I have to move here, which makes me nervous. Keep you in the bushes. And here comes another hail of arrows. And let's hope that they continually miss as they have in the past. That was a nasty little shot there. Ooh, our crossbowman has got wrecked a little bit. Alright, it's cool. It's cool. It's not really cool. It's whatever, but... Alright, can we manage that shot? Not yet. Can we do it from there? We might. We might have the power, guys. 36%. Spicy MC Nico, do you have the power? You hit him, though that did way less damage than I thought it would. 34% Strong Pillow. Failed. Oh god, what is this going to do to us? Ooh, he missed. Yes. Makes me feel a little bit better. Alright. the poison actually negates his ability to even use his weapon at all. That's kind of funny. Also really terrible. But mostly kind of funny. We shall use our shields, and we shall defend our isle, no matter what the cost may be. We shall fight on the seas and the oceans. Alright, it's fine, guys. Alright, we're going to come here, we're going to defend. We're going to go slow here. We're going to hope that our shields do well enough to keep us alive. They could totally not do anything, and we could totally end up dying a horrible death. Or they could be absolutely amazing, and who knows. Alright, we're going to go to the high ground here, which could be a complete, total, and utter mistake. This, of course, is cow lingo for big mistake. Nothing? Okay. I thought it was a little punny, but what do I know? Alright, now we're going to have them chuck some stuff our way. It's fine. And it looks like they are going to target our guy without a shield. And I don't blame them. That is the correct play. It really, really is. Alright, we're going to stay here. And have you do whatever it is that you do. Get you to move forward. Get you to move up this way, I guess. Get you to stay. Get you to move here. And I kind of want to unleash the hound, but I'm not going to. And that's that. Alright, archery. Ouch. And that kind of negates a lot of our ability to do things as well. Okay, we're still alive. We're hanging in there. Oh, okay. He's going to have to back off. Maybe we'll throw the doggy out, and then we'll back off. Alright, we're going to reload. We're going to take aim, and we're going to take a shot, and another big nasty hit there. Which is actually quite fantastic. Here comes another... Okay, they're using a lot of their own stamina with their weird little spear walls of doom and whatnot. Granted, they still have several nets that they can throw our way. Hey, we can reload. Nice. Oh dear, he whipped, and where's our arrow? Oh, and he missed again. Cross bolting nothing. Ouch. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Gonna come over here and just hang out. What's up? Going to wait. Going to take a shot with strong pillow, and he missed. Strong pillow second time, and he landed it. Oh no, he's gonna retreat. That's not cool, man. You can't retreat. Ooh, that's right, he has that up. Darn it. Alright, well. When in Romania, do as the Romanians do, right? Eh? Retreat. That was a very, very bad retreat. Hey, the dog is forward. And he bit his armor slightly, which isn't really the move. Ow. I wonder if I'm strong enough to move there. I'm gonna oh, I totally am, because he had ranged weapons out. Yeah. Oh no, puppy dog, don't die. Don't die, puppy dog. I don't even know your name. Before you die. Alright, it's Win the War Dog. So before the war dog dies, I have to at least know what the war dog is called, because that would be kind of cruel. It's already unusual. Oh, we're not going to be able to attack because of reasons. That's not good either. Unless we're really far up on the attack list. I don't know what's going on, guys. It's fine. You're going to sit back. We're going to make sure you don't end up dying during. Get him, doggy! Get him! That's like literally the opposite of getting him. Okay. One miss. There's a stab and a poison, and this is not going well. Okay, what do we have? Ooh, another shot. This is not going well at all. Reload, we're going to take it. 43%. Nailed it! Alright, so we got him. He's taken care of. We're going to go to the high ground here. We are going to say good day, sir. Pretty darn good shot. Our dog is still alive, but for how much longer, I don't know. He is definitely not digging life. He's having a pretty bad day. We're going to take multiple shots at this guy and miss every single one of them because of reasons. And we're going to get clobbered a little bit here under the net of doom. We're going to miss that shot as well. Alright, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? We have you. Why not? And we missed again. I don't know, Strong Pillow. I think we may need to replace you, buddy. No, puppy, live! Break free! Break free! He broke free, finally. Oh, hang in there, buddy. Ooh, we just got smacked away. Oh, they moved forward. Well, that's interesting. Alright, gonna move up here. Not the greatest play. Oh, the head removal is a thing. Alright, and we are going to whip out our two-handed sword and miss because of reasons. Alright, we are going to break free again and move forward for reasons as well. And the final breaking free, and unfortunately we can't do much. Can't do anything with you, or really you. So this is going to be pretty nasty, I'm not going to lie. Shoo! Get something! Alright. Oh, and the dog is down. That's a sad sound. That's a sad, sad sound. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. You're not netted anymore. You have the ability. You have the power. Alright, 25%. Yeah! Another one down. Oh, he pulled out a weapon. A curved blade. Because he's got scurvy. Are you kidding me? Alright, we're going to reload. We're going to try to curved blade this up. 36%. Totally missed. Ooh. Okay, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Cool, cool. Alright, we're going to go this route. The fat one is here, ready to go. There's a stab. Follow-up misstabbed. Follow-up misstabbed times 2. And that's it. Here comes a slash. And we're hanging in there. Our armor is tanking quite a bit. We are retreating once again because of reasons. I'm going to step forward and off with your head. I said, sir. I said good day, sir. Alright, and we're going to remove your face from the rest of you. And what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? We have archer shot once. Archer shot only once. Stab on you. Stab on you. Not enough to get through. Stab on you. Woohoo! Alright, we're getting there, folks. We're slowly getting there. We're going to get that amazing crossbow. I'm super excited and stoked about that. Yeah. That's all we got. I mean, we're getting pretty fatigued here. Pretty fatigued. Oh, wrecked! Alright, back off, boys. Back it off. Alright, and you guys are all pretty much set. That's it, so we'll wait on you. You're going to retreat. You're going to retreat as well. I assume both of you are going to run for your lives, which is totally fine for me. And a big hit. Pretty sure you're never going to catch anyone, but you never know. I'm feeling like taking this shot's not really the move. Alright. What's your move? You're going for our two-handed swordsman? You got a little chip damage there, and you get your head removed. What? I know, it is pretty amazing. Nope. 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 I guess I can run you a little bit closer. Maybe he does something stupid. It's highly doubtful, but maybe. Alright. It is your turn, says. Alright, so they're going to go for leaving. Yeah, let's just mass F through this, guys. And then we'll have our victory. We'll get paid. We'll get that amazing crossbow, which is what we've been looking for this whole time. And we'll be feeling pretty darn good about ourselves for defeating yet another goblin army. And I said good day, says. Alright. We got beat down. We got hurt. 2 people leveled up. And let's see, who was the superhero this time around? 291 from Spicy MC Nico. 228 from Bernie of the Mansplitter, Bernie Sanders. 223 from Sir Rasington Raswell. I gotta tell you, Strong Pillow, you were kind of the poop. Like, you really, really failed pretty hardcore. So, it's not great. But, it happens. Alright, yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Alright, folks, we have all sorts of stuff. 359, we got 12, and a bunch of random stuff. It is good. Let's leave this bad boy right here. And we are going to go into our inventory. And we are going to repair all the way across the board. Including, but not limited to... Who's got the higher ranged? 63 versus 56. It looks like Spicy MC Nico gets the Super Weapon of Doom. And there it is, folks. The Super Weapon of Doom is upon us, or upon him anyway. And he gets to enjoy that tremendously. Alright, let's take a look. It is 50 to 70, minus 10 fatigue, 70, 80. This is 40 to 60, 70, 70, minus 8 fatigue. So 2 more fatigue, the same range of 6 tiles, It's got 10% more effectiveness versus armor, and 10 more maximum damage and minimum damage. So, completely, totally, and utterly worth it. 100% an upgrade, so yes. This is exactly what we were looking for, and it makes us way, way more powerful. Alright, the quick hands are real, and we are going to get them. And there it is. And that also means, you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen, we now have that weapon. That's right, the Jagged Pike of Doom, or something. We have the Jagged Pike. It is real. It is here to stay, and we are loving it. Okay, let's make sure we have the tricore of Jagged Pikes available. And we do now, and that makes me pretty happy. So all three of our folks will be able to utilize that. Additionally, we are going to give you just a wee bit more of these. We're going to give you a wee bit more of that, and a wee bit more of that. Alright, and with that, we have one more person to level up. I'm going to go back to the old Perkadoos, and here it is. Perfect focus for Durin the Bold Dwarf, who will be able to utilize this probably better than any of our other folks, actually. So I'm a pretty big fan of that. Definitely better than the Panama Playboy, the fat one that is there. It's cool, it's cool. Yeah, this game is definitely one of those games that can definitely make you sad with the RNG, but sometimes you get lucky. Like, I've mentioned this several times throughout all my playthroughs, or several times amongst all... Anyway, I've mentioned this a few times, that I find the ranged RNG it seems really weird. Like, our percent to hit is super low, yet we seem to hit very frequently. And then our melee chance to hit seems to be really, really high, yet we miss more frequently. So it seems, I don't know, it just seems a little bit weird. Anyway, folks, let's hop in here. We just got paid a lot of cash monies. We're up near 10,000, actually. And we're going to come on over here, and we don't really need to buy anything, do we? Some ammunition, I suppose. Wouldn't be terrible. We can sell a bunch of stuff, too. We shall, actually. Not selling anything more, because we're going to go sell back to our thing that actually gets us the most cash money. I gotta remember to do that more often, guys. I get eager. I'm like, yeah, we can sell, and it's not never the play. It's just not the best play. All right, let's see what missions we can get. We haven't been on one in a while. Nah, I don't feel like doing a messenger mission. I'm gonna come over here and reach. Both of them are messenger missions. All right, let's see. It was Thalheim and Thurmagurmer. I suppose we go to Thalheim, but going to Thurmagurmer, whatever this place is over here. We could kill the Crumbling Ruins. Let's go back to Hedemark and see... Yeah, let's do that one. We'll accept that one. And in the next episode, folks, we are going to head off and we're going to do Murder to This, theoretically, assuming everyone's healed up and ready to go. This is... Goblins. Another Goblin battle. Maybe we end up with another amazing pew-pew crossbow. And then we're going to go here. We're going to turn in our quest there, grab whatever's next. And then eventually we're going to try to make our way back to the castle once again to sell for hopefully the highest dollar. And then we're going to go probably check Dulman if we're over 10k. I don't think anyone's missing... I mean, obviously we can get better armor, we can get better equipment a little bit. But most of our weapons are maxed out at this point, so... I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. I will see you again whenever I do another one. It may not be another one this week, guys. If that's the case, I apologize. I know you look forward to this all the time. Just like a lot of people are looking forward to HOM 7 and most of the other series, too. But it's my week off. You guys are going to get roughly one video a day. I might give you guys an extra video here and there because I'm going to be doing some little stuff while I'm relaxing and on vacation or on vaccination. But it's pretty much going to be what it is. Anyway, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.